The Philippine Navy is seriously considering the Korean Vertical Launching System, or K-VLS, along with K-SAAM missiles for the Rajah Sulayman-class offshore patrol vessels. But the real question is, will this Korean technology also be deployed on our major warships, like the BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna? The Philippines is building up its naval power like never before. From patrol vessels to missile frigates, every new ship is no longer just a platform. It's part of a larger network, a future-ready fleet, capable of standing its ground in the most contested waters in Asia. Now, breaking reports suggest the Philippine Navy is seriously considering the Korean Vertical Launching System, or KVLS, along with K-SAAM missiles for the Rajah Sulayman-class offshore patrol vessels. But the real question is, will this Korean technology also be deployed on our major warships, like the BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna? In today's full breakdown, we'll explore why the KVLS could be a game-changer, how it compares to European systems like VL MICA, what it means for the Rajah Sulayman-class, and why the Jose Rizal-class might follow the same path. This is Pinoy Guard. Welcome to the Maritime Frontline. Stay with us until the end as we break down the details, the budgets, and what this means for the Philippines and for China. Before we continue our discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Pinoy Guard, and hit the notification bell. Every click supports truth and sovereignty in Southeast Asia. Let's begin with the newest class in the Philippine Navy, the Rajah Sulayman-class OPVs, based on Hyundai's HDP 2400 design. Though classified as offshore patrol vessels, these ships are strategically oversized, carrying advanced combat systems and stealth features that put them closer to Corvette-level capability. One design feature stands out: a space at the forward deck, clearly reserved for a 4-cell vertical launching system, VLS, a feature uncommon for patrol ships. Now, reports suggest that this reserved space may soon house the compact Korean vertical launching system, KVLS, developed by Hanwha Systems. But why would an OPV need vertical launch missiles? The answer is evolving naval doctrine. In a region dominated by missile warfare, drone surveillance, and anti-access tactics, every naval ship, even an OPV, needs to defend itself against airborne threats. Segment 1. The Korean KVLS. Compact, flexible, deadly. The Korean Vertical Launching System is a modern, modular system originally developed for South Korea's destroyers and frigates. But its compact variant, now offered to export clients like the Philippines, is a lightweight, flexible solution designed for smaller warships. What makes it truly powerful is its ability to quad-pack the K-SAAM, or Korean Surface-to-Air Anti-Missile, a defensive missile specifically designed to counter incoming anti-ship missiles, UVs, and low-flying aircraft. Here are the critical features of K-SAAM. Active radar seeker for precise targeting. 20 to 40 kilometers effective range. 2-stage motor with cold launch capability. Can be quad-packed, meaning up to 16 missiles in just 4 cells. That's 4 times the punch in the same space, perfect for a ship with limited room, like an OPV. Segment 2. MBDA versus Korea. Missile options for the PH Navy. Now, this brings us to an important comparison. The Philippine Navy already operates European missile systems from MBDA, including Mistral 3 short-range SAAMs, VL MICA, installed on the Jose Rizal-class frigates. MBDA is now offering the VL MICA NG, an upgraded variant with longer range and stronger resistance to electronic countermeasures for future upgrades. But these European systems come with higher acquisition costs, limited supplier availability, and longer integration timelines. In contrast, the Korean K-VLS plus K-SAAM combo offers easier integration with Korean combat systems already onboard, Rajah Sulayman-class lower cost per unit, indigenous production potential in the long term, and most importantly, the same language and data protocols used by the Jose Rizal-class, also built in Korea. That's not just tactical efficiency, that's logistical intelligence. Segment 3. What about Jose Rizal and Antonio Luna? Here's where it gets interesting. The Jose Rizal-class frigates, including BRP Jose Rizal FF 150 and BRP Antonio Luna FF 151, were also designed with space for 16 VLS cells, but those cells have remained empty since their commissioning. So far, the Navy has kept its options open, originally leaning toward MBDA's VL MICA NG. However, with the rise of Korean naval cooperation, the possibility of using K-VLS instead of MBDA can't be ruled out. Both frigates are built by Hyundai Heavy Industries, integrated with Hanwha Combat Management System, operate with Korean radars and EO/IR sensors, have logistical pathways already established with Korea. If the K-VLS proves successful on the Rajah Sulayman-class, it would be logically efficient and tactically smart to also install the full-size K-VLS on Jose Rizal and Antonio Luna, enabling them to carry K-SAAM, Sea Dragon, or even anti-submarine rockets in the future. Segment 4. Strategic value, multi-layered naval air defense. The installation of K-VLS on both OPVs and frigates allows the Philippine Navy to build a layered air defense system at sea, something it currently lacks. In a modern naval battle scenario, especially in the South China Sea (WPS), the Philippine Navy could be facing YJ-83 or YJ-18 supersonic anti-ship missiles, Chinese UCAVs and ISR drones, or even multi-axis missile salvos from frigates and corvettes. A Rajah Sulayman-class OPV with 16 K-SAAMs can serve as a screening platform, intercepting threats before they reach the larger frigates. Meanwhile, a Jose Rizal-class frigate, upgraded with K-VLS and longer-range SAAMs, could provide area defense and networked fire control. That's the power of vertical launch capability. It's not about offense, it's about fleet survivability in a contested maritime domain. Segment 5. RE Horizon 3 Alignment, the bigger picture. The Philippine Navy's interest in Korean missile systems is part of its broader modernization under RE Horizon 3, which emphasizes missile-armed surface vessels, layered air defense, distributed maritime operations. From the new Corvette acquisition project to the future submarine force to these upgrades on OPVs and frigates, there is a clear doctrinal pivot toward high-tech survivability and interoperable missile systems. This aligns with joint operations with the United States, as well as regional partners like South Korea, Japan, and Australia. Segment 6. Possible scenarios, regional deterrence. In the event of a maritime flashpoint, say, in Ionjan Shoal, Sabina Shoal, or near Scarborough Reef, a Rajah Sulayman-class OPV with K-VLS could detect incoming missiles, intercept drones, provide overlapping coverage for nearby PCG or PN vessels, and contribute to a regional integrated air picture with allies. Meanwhile, the Jose Rizal-class, equipped with heavier sensors and expanded missile cells, could stand farther offshore and orchestrate the engagement, acting as the backbone of maritime area denial. This is not fantasy. This is the kind of defense structure that modern navies build to deter aggression without firing a shot. From the stealthy Rajah Sulayman-class to the flagship frigates Jose Rizal and Antonio Luna, the Philippine Navy is preparing not just to sail, but to defend, intercept, and survive. The compact Korean VLS is no longer just an export brochure item. It could soon be the very core of the Philippines' naval air defense. So what do you think? Should the Jose Rizal-class also adopt the K-VLS system? Will the Rajah Sulayman-class become the Philippines' first OPV with quad-packed SAAMs? Let us know in the comments. And if you believe in defending the homeland with facts and firepower, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell for more frontline defense intelligence, right here on Pinoy Guard.